What are your 4 favourite spaces in Old Parliament House?
It's just so impossible to say. I mean, it's like naming a favourite child.
My 4 favourite places at Old Parliament House.
My 4 favourite places are...
My 4 favourite spaces in Old Parliament House.
The Speaker Suite.
The stairwells leading from downstairs up to the press gallery. The stairwell has a lot of architectural designs in one space.
The bunker, which is where we store our collection and I get to explore and play.
Has to be the Senate. The Speaker's Dining Suite.
So my absolutely favourite space is the view from either the ladies' or the gentlemen's toilets off King's Hall. So you get up to the window, you can look straight down Anzac Parade to the War Memorial across the lake. But the reason I really love it, in addition to the view, is the fact that when this was a functioning parliament, staff would gather at those windows to see all the amazing things that were happening out the front, like the dismissal of the Whitlam government in 1975.
The House of Representatives chamber, the Prime Minister's office, the Cabinet room and King's Hall. They're all really important and they're also very historic.
The Heritage Kitchen, the West Press Gallery in the House of Reps chamber, and the Maps room, which is in the Upper Senate.
The Speaker's Dining Suite. I just love the idea of all those stories and connections in that space and imagining the sound of it.
The ladies' toilets that look out over the lake, the Senate courtyard or the House of Reps courtyard, the secret stairs that come off King's Hall, and the press boxes up in the press gallery, because you go up there, you can press the bell and it goes really, really loud, and you can imagine what it would have been like when there were lots of press releases in there.
Then Democracy DNA.
Front steps looking out to Mount Ainslie. The courtyard looking between the window spaces and the rear bridges.
My second favourite, I suppose, would be the Senate or the House of Representatives gardens, which are on each side of Old Parliament House.
I like the Speaker Suite as it is right now because Joan Childs was the last lady to work here, so it has a woman's touch.
The House of Representatives is one of my favourite rooms because firstly, it smells of leather and old wood, and that smell, if I could put it in a candle, I would do that.
The undercroft areas underneath the Senate chamber or the House of Representatives chamber. Now, we use them nowadays for exhibitions, but if you look up at the ceilings, you can see the guts of the building.
The bunker, of course, and the map room.
The third one would be Play Up, because I've got really fond memories of bringing my own kids here, and I think it's awesome to get young visitors interested in museums. And the last one is actually all the staircases in the building, like this one, pretty much because they're a great example of how people had to move through the building, but also I'm a total sucker for handrails.
My fourth favourite place is the view of the House of Representatives chamber from the press gallery. So this was the incredible vantage point that the press had to look over what was happening in the House of Representatives.